Hey, what's up everyone? So I've been getting a lot of questions about just everything that I've been trying to do so far, like what's affiliate marketing and what exactly is a funnel. So I figured I'd make this video to explain what my goals are for this week and a little bit more about what I'm doing in more in depth. So let's get into it. Now it's kind of hard to get the camera close enough so that you can see what it says and still keep me in frame. So don't worry about that. I've tried setting this up to the best I can. This is what I can do so far. So this week's goal in a nutshell is to pick a product and to create an opt-in page. So let me explain why we decided to pick those goals. So affiliate marketing, the main idea of it is that you're going to be selling someone else's product in exchange for a commission. So your main goal will be to master traffic. That's pay-per-click, which is something like Facebook or even Google advertising. Maybe you're sending it out to an email list and you're pulling some sales from that. Now, while that sounds really great because you got some pros of, you get a sale, you don't have to worry about product creation, and you don't have to worry about any of the other kind of messy stuff that comes with running a business. You just send people to this website and you get sales, right? And you are correct, but there is a problem with that, is that in the end, you'll actually end up making less, because one of the best things that you can do as an internet marketer or just internet entrepreneur is collect email addresses, because you can use those email addresses to follow up with these people later on and eventually get them to sell. I mean, when you think about it, have you ever signed up for maybe like a beauty product or maybe even some sport equipment, something that you're interested in, right? So say for me, it was like a Spartan race, and I got on their email list forever ago. And eventually, after a couple months of them emailing me, there came to be this deal that I was like, that's sweet, I'm totally gonna buy it. And I wouldn't have known about that unless they emailed me. So think about that. That's why emails are really important. And a crucial step here is you don't get to collect the emails. You're just driving traffic to the affiliate opt-in page. And from there, the other downside is you can't control the sales process. So if you see some flaws in their sales tactics and you want to fix it, you can't. You're just driving traffic to there. So you're kind of seeing what the problem is, right? It has some great ideas because you can potentially sell quite a bit of product. Off the bat, you might not make as much. I mean, you're making commission, right? But you'll be getting money a little bit faster, assuming that you're good at becoming profitable for pay-per-click. So the affiliate product, is what we tried doing last week. I learned that I'm not exactly the best traffic driver in the world, right? But I did learn, about how to do it a little bit better. I learned about this whole sales process a little bit better, and that was kind of the whole goal of it. I'd love to make some sales, which currently I haven't yet. I needed to retarget some ads and all that kind of good stuff. But I learned a lot from it, but this isn't necessarily the thing that we need to do to grow. Because if we can't collect email addresses, we can't get those follow-up sales, which in the end end up being I think it was 70% of your sales come from follow-up, not even from the initial opt-in page. Any money that you make on this front end is almost like a bonus, if you can think about it that way, right? And so this is great. It's a great learning experience. And I'm sure if we build up lists that can apply to, a certain affiliate offer, we can sell it, or we can, send out that offer to the list and maybe get some bonus cash. But this is not a long-term strategy, at least for me. I know for some people, they're pro affiliate marketers. That's all they do. And more power to them. But even them, they will build email lists and all that kind of stuff. So what are we gonna do different? Well, here is the funnel. Here's what a typical funnel looks like. So a funnel is a sales process. So we take traffic, right? We'll drive it to an opt-in page, and that can be something like, swipe up to get this free ebook, just send us your email address and we'll send it to you. Simple as that, right? You create some sort of ethical bribe is what they're called, where they're actually getting value, right? You're not trying to scam anyone out of their email. You're actually giving them value in exchange for their email. And then you drive them from your opt-in page to a sales page. That could be something small just to try and make up advertising money, or you could send them straight to your main product. You can do it either way, right? And from there, either they buy or they don't. If they don't buy, they get sent to a follow-up funnel sequence. So by that I mean, they get sent one email, say one day after they sign up, and then the next day they'll get sent another email. And it's coaxing them through this sales process, right? Either educating them a little bit more about what they're buying, or just helping them realize why this product is so important. And so this will keep going until you get a sale. And it's easier said than done, right? In order to do that, we need to pick a product. So that's our main goal for this week, is finding a product. None of this can happen unless we have something to sell. That makes sense, right? And then from our product creation, we're going to create an opt-in. So there's a couple different ways you can pick a product. Now the main thing is you have health, wealth, and relationships as the three main overarching categories that you can go into. So let's take wealth, for example. That's like a big category. So you want to break it down even lower to say something like real estate, which is, what I did before this. So real estate. And that's even of itself is a lot of different ideas, right? So from there, you're going to want to break it down even more to say maybe real estate investing. And even that world is still pretty big. So you're going to want to break it down even more, maybe a zero money down type of real estate investing. So you can get what I'm doing here? I'm trying to narrow down audiences into very specific types of people, so that way we can learn what their questions are, what we can help them with, and then that could become our bait or our opt-in. So what am I going to sell now? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I've thought about, I know a lot about health, right? That's been a big part of my life. I know a decent amount about real estate and real estate investing, so that's an option too. And that's kind of where we're at right now for this week, is what product can we pick? Now, if you're doing this with me, I hope this video was helpful. This is kind of where I'm going with all this. It's niching down to a very specific group that you either know a lot about or you know enough about to learn the rest of it, right? You want to figure out what their desires are, what their goals are. Lots of times it can be somewhere that you were before that. So I remember when I started in real estate, I had no idea what was going on. So say, for example, I wanted to market to new real estate agents. I could create a free ebook or a free article with something like how to pass the real estate exam your first time around, or something along those lines. And they're just like, yeah, just toss in your email and I will send you this guide. And then from there you can upsell them on maybe like a training course on how to pass the real estate exam. A lot of times actually people will buy these training courses because you have no idea how to even pass it. Technically you can go to it without really any education, I guess. Maybe not, never mind. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, you get the idea. I hope that you guys found that helpful, and I really appreciate the support that I've gotten from everyone. And it means a lot to me. And this is my way of trying to give back to you guys for the support that I've been getting. I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of positive and negative criticism, but either way, this is something that I really do love. And I hope you can tell by the way that I'm explaining it. So that's it for today's video. I think I'm gonna do one every week, teaching some sort of idea or skill that I'm gonna be putting into use into my frameworks. These are what are called frameworks. They're the top-down view of everything. Now each of these individual steps takes skill and mastery, which is what I'm trying to do right now. But explain the overall concept, pretty easy, right? So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys throughout the rest of the week and next week. Peace.